Alright, this is Monday. Yesterday I did the water change out, and I changed out all my bottom tanks, including sump, 2 of these tanks here, and 3 tanks up here. I drained completely, filled with fresh water, bubbled them for a couple hours, and then did the pump around to get the chlorine out. I turned the valve off to this bed, that gravel bed, and my main gravel bed here. I just turned the water off so it didn't get any more water. And I'd bought some goldfish. I've got about 50 goldfish. I don't know if you can see them in there. And this little group of plants here, I quarantined this bed as well. I blocked the water into it. And so I pumped the water around, and I also brought up the brought down the pH. I was at an 8.5, and everything's running right now at about 6.9, which is great. I did a test on the reason I did this was my nitrates have been just unbelievably high. And I did a water change out, about a 70% water change out a couple weeks ago, and my nitrates were still off the charts high. I mean, dark red. So I just did a test on it, and I'm at about 20 to 40 parts per million on my nitrate, which is just great. System's been up and running since February, and it's taken a really long time to get it cycled. I tried a fishless cycle system with using pure ammonia. I may have added too much ammonia, which I'm sure I did, but you know, I've got 1,000, 2,000. I mean, I've got close to 2,500 gallons here, so everything I'm doing, to me, is, I mean, there's not any book I can open up and say, do exactly this much. So everything's trial and error for me a lot. But anyway, the nitrates are right. The pH is really good. I'm hoping to see some new growth kick in on these tomato plants. This is the one plant that used to be out to here. Just, I mean, it was really huge. So I hope to see it rebound. The corn has done good, and it didn't have a problem with the high nitrates. It's done well. I got a bunch of corn in there. I had a bed of lettuce. I harvested the lettuce. The lettuce did good in the high nitrate. It didn't really matter. But the tomatoes did not, you know, too much is too much. And then the fish, it wasn't good for the fish as well. But so these tanks, I don't know if you can see it, they're really clean now. So I don't know how much bacteria I killed. I guess that's the big question, is wait and see. I used a new pH down, and I'm going to show you this because it's Advanced Nutrients pH down, and it is a what is it made of? It is a I read it. I want to say it's a potassium. It's a phosphoric acid, and the phosphoric is good for aquaponics. So one of the other pH downs I was using was a phosphoric. You don't want to use anything with citrus in it. Citrus will wipe out your system. I know from experience. This was $52. This whole jug here, and I've got about a quarter left, and it treated 2,000 gallons of water from 8.5 to about 6.9. But the other stuff I was using, which I liked a lot and was strong, I used 2 jugs, and I didn't even treat as much water. So that's some really stout stuff there. So I highly recommend it. I think I'm going to keep an eye out to make sure my ammonia levels don't rise. That it didn't hurt my bacteria, but it shouldn't have. I'll keep you posted on the progress as the plants, if they come back and